ripping.
Oh, I keep experimenting with the new controls. I don't like them, but, you know, they exist. It's like fucking with my brain. Going back and forth.
And you're elsewhere.
We are in Egypt now.
The Egypt base.
That they keep adding holes in the ceiling.
Hole Simulator 2024.
Oh, that skybox. We got a diamond in the sky there.
There's a diamond in the sky.
Got a little bit of a focal point.
Cracking open a cold one with the boys simulator.
Oh,
Jesus Christ.
Lara takes fall damage, but like not as much as you would think she should.
Not when she lands on that ass.
So I was like, how does she get in here? Like how did she get to this locate? How did she get to this tomb
Ingenuity and desperation.
that no one else has gotten to before? It's one of those ancient Egyptian block
Cubes.
puzzles.
You know, those.
I wonder if the hieroglyphics translate to anything or if it's just random hieroglyphic symbols. Wait a minute. These are just the same asset. Copy and pasted. They say the exact same thing.
Ancient cubes.
One of those ancient cubes.
Shuttle social cubes.
Those ancient Egyptian cubes.
You know, those.
Speaking of Egypt, man, it would be cool if they did this for Tomb Raider Last Revelation, which is a game that takes place entirely in Egypt.
Assassin's Creed edition.
Assassin's Creed Japan, finally. That's gonna be the official subtitle. Assassin's Creed Japan, finally. Right as soon as everyone stopped giving a shit about Assassin's Creed.
Battles that actually took place in ancient Japan.
They finally did Assassin's Creed Egypt, but it was fucking Hellenic Egypt, and I got pissed. Fucking Greek-ass, Roman-ass Egypt. Give me this. Give me this beautiful man. Look at that beautiful man.
Well.
Look at how they yassified him. Oh god.
Oh. Visitors. Bit of a camera fucky-wucky.
And in this era of gaming, it was the camera just did not function as a camera should or needed to. Fucky Wucky was the constant state of cameras.
Fucky Wucky was a bear.
Fucky Wucky had no hair.
That's it.
That's the tragic story of Fucky Wucky. Yeah, this should be the standard for like all remasters. Frankly, this should be an industry standard. I would be very happy if we got like this, but for Silent Hill. I mean, why not? That's a good example. This, but for Final Fantasy VII instead of the fucking stupid fucking remake that we got.
Jesus Christ, cat.
If the video cuts out, it's because the cat is a dumbass. So here we just have a mummy.
What you got there?
That's like his tube.
Oh, his mummy tube.
Yeah, he's got one of those mummy tubes.
Oh, yeah. I didn't recognize it at first.
He's got one of his distinct mummy tubes. So this is the same type of mummy as we saw in the tomb of Qualopec back in Peru.
Oh. Cat's losing her tits a little bit.
Except in that room, they were just like standing there, and he was following Lara with his eyes,
With his hair.
But then we shot him. So now we're here in Sphinxland.
Oh.
In Sphinxland here. They just
God, they really tried.
Yeah, they did their
really
best.
Tried.
Like, well, his nose is a little smushed in, so we're gonna give him a little smush nose. Oh god.
Oh.
Look at that chin. They modeled the shit out of that chin for sure. Ears. This fucker don't got ears, but we gotta give him ears. Yeah, it's really fun seeing like their interpretation.
Yes.
It's been very fun playing this and just doing this at everything. The lighting being different is like the craziest part to me. It's like almost a different location, it feels like, because of the lighting. I mean, again, we mentioned this before, but like this has to be cheaper, right?
Yeah.
Like they made this was a team of like 7 people in a year. Yeah, they just explode.
Well, that's what happens to mummies, I guess.
Mummies alive. Not anymore, bitch.
I cannot disprove that. Never been around a mummy.
You would think, considering how many mummies there were, statistically, we would have been around at least a couple by now.
And they would explode.
I mean, that's something we got to put to the test for sure. Let's go find a mummy and shoot it.
Mummy science.
80 times with 9mm pistols, and then wait to see if it explodes. Whee. Yeah, like 7 people in a year made this, and it's fucking incredible.
Yeah.
Like, and they had like it must have just been a year of crunch and like not being paid.
Yeah.
So like just everyone should do this.
Yeah. Yeah. Exploit people and
exactly.
Yeah. Pay them like slave wages.
And like hire them because of their enthusiasm
Make
for
sure they
the
love
property.
It so much they'll put up with
exactly
bad working conditions.
And then they'll put out a good product and you can sell it and like get a lot of good press, get a lot of money.
Don't allow them to talk about it.
Yeah, have them sign an NDA.
Yeah. Kick them in the nuts. Fuck it, they're there. You might as well.
And then I will have a Final Fantasy VII remaster, and I'll be happy. As long as I, the end user, as long as I, the end user, am happy with the final product, then it's all worth it.
And then I'd forget all about it within a month. What the fuck is wrong with people?
Why is everyone such an idiot?
God damn it.
I'm having trouble here.
I mean,
there we go. I'm under his chin.
That's the best place to be. Where you get the food scraps.
I'll see. Lara does not learn how to crouch until Tomb Raider 3. So we just got.
That's like a baby skill. You learn that pretty early.
You figure that out pretty quick.
How to crouch.
How to crawl around on your hands and knees.
How to duck down.
Yeah, I really hope that they do this for Tomb Raider 4 and hopefully 5. That would also be nice. But I also hope that they get to not be treated like slaves when making it after this has been a proven concept.
Once they paid their dues.
Like literally, I mean, it doesn't even have to be this. It doesn't even have to be like, it could be this, and I would have been happy. I was happy with the Metal Gear Solid Legacy Collection. That's why I'm not annoyed about the Metal Gear Solid 3 remake that they're making for some fucking reason. And I mean, I guess I technically can't complain about the Final Fantasy VII remake either, because Final Fantasy VII is just available for purchase, like the original game. You can just play that instead.
In its stead.
Yeah, like as long as the original game is is available, then like okay, whatever, right? It's fine. But they don't do that. They didn't do that with like Resident Evil 2 and 3. They didn't do that with
Grand Theft Auto.
God. This and Grand Theft Auto Definitive Edition are
Yeah.
like two halves of a gradient scale.
Yep.
Oh, by the way, someone figured out that there's actually hotkeys for switching between your weapons. If you hold down the inventory button and then press X on the PS4, so A on the Xbox, she'll pull out the pistols. If you
Bilingual.
press circle or B, she'll pull out the shotgun. You press square or X, she'll pull out the magnums. And if you press inventory button and triangle, she'll pull out the Uzis. We don't have that yet. And in Tomb Raider 2 and 3, if you press inventory and L1, she'll pull out, like, a machine gun. And in 2 and 3, if you press it and R1, she will pull out a flare. So that saves a lot of time.
No.
No. Yeah, this in Definitive Edition. Like, I would like this, because look at it. Oh my god.
Oh boy.
Excuse.
Big old issue coming your way.
I would like this, but it's not mandatory. You could just do this and I'd still be happy. But fucking Konami, for example. Here's what's crazy is Konami did the Metal Gear Solid collection, but they're doing a shitty, stupid remake of fucking goddamn Silent Hill 2. And they're not re-releasing the original Silent Hills. Why not? Let people play video games. Oh god.
Let's play video games.
Yeah, this level is just making me be like, God, Last Revelation would look so good with this.
You for this.
Here we got Kitty.
Key.
Got a little nose ring.
Oh.
Oh.
Stylish.
Yassified. Look at his little necklace. And his little scarab beetle.
Choose how many scarabs you wish to gamble.
And a little nose ring. No, that's
It's
too
too
low. Okay, I'll sell it to you. Ooh, that's cool. They They're a little bit more artistic license on this one, I think. Look at that. We got Horace.
Patrick.
I was gonna say, like, Starfish. Scarab Beetle, the Eye of Isis.
The little drinking gourd thing.
Like Canoe, maybe. Birds.
Yeah, real hieroglyphics. They probably don't say anything.
Yeah, it's probably just gibberish. It's one of those, like, Asian tattoo
Yeah.
symbol. Like, it means this. It's like, no.
No.
It doesn't. You're wrong.
Means no parking.
That'd be funny to get something like that on purpose. Would be funny.
You got a tattoo
Look
here
at
that
that.
says
Look at the
happiness and
lighting.
laughter in Mandarin. At least I think that's what it says. I've never had a Chinese person that close to my balls going, that's what it says.
Yeah, Last Revelation's my favorite Tomb Raider game. Because like, the whole game takes place in Egypt, which you could say is a negative, because, like, all the other games take place in multiple different locations. But I really like Egypt, so I'm happy with it. Ooh. Whoa. And Last Revelation, like, has a whole design going for it.
Which is always great.
It's always good when there's design.
Yeah.
Or it's
Now with 40% more foresight. Forethought. Fuck.
It's almost like a seamless open world almost, but like in Tomb Raider style, and not like Shadow of the Tomb Raider, which sucked. Sucked. And again, it would be cool if they did this for Chronicles, but Chronicles would take a lot of extra work.
For Christ's sake, I thought you were going to say.
For Christ, it would take a lot of extra Christ's sake.
It would be cool if they did this for Christ's sake, but...
But I mean, they've proven that they're capable of doing that, because they, I guess we'll talk more about it if we get to Tomb Raider 3, but they actually put a lot of shit, like unfinished shit from Tomb Raider 3 into the Tomb Raider 3 remaster on this, and it's fucking incredible. Like, people have been posting stuff where it's like, oh my god, these are like these were unfinished animations that were just in the code, but not in the actual, like, final product, and they just fucking put it in there. So much extra work that did not need to be done, and they just did it. The crazy bastards.
They've done it again.
The absolute mad lads. This feels like one of those projects where, like, Embracer was probably like, hey, you guys want to do this for money? And they were like, yes! And then they just, what's the episode of Rocco where they have to make a cartoon?
A wacky deli.
Like, that's what I imagined, but, like, the end result is, like... Well, I guess technically the end result is kind of the same, except, it probably wasn't a Springtime for Hitler kind of thing, where he was trying to sabotage the end result on purpose.
Wacky deli, yeah. Wacky deli, yeah.
I am the cheese. I know what he says and don't says. That's what I imagined. They were just like, hey, do you guys want to do this? And then, like, they were just left alone in a room for, like, 3 months.
The movieola.
God.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, the fucking mummies suck, and then they explode.
Sucking mummies.
Mummies alive. Ooh. What's this depicting? He's got urn. We got a triangle. Is this a bird? Oh, is that Horus? It might be Horus. Horus was a bird, right? Oh no. Am I thinking of Jehuti? Oh shit, they're the same thing. Jehuti.
Oh.
Thoth. Thoth. I don't know. I like Egypt as an aesthetic, but
Making up Coptic.
I think that's mostly due to me watching a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh as a kid.
That's what I thought you were gonna say.
Let's be real. Let's be real. It was mostly Yu-Gi-Oh. I'll be legit with you on that one. It's kind of funny how there's, like, still so much of Egypt that we, like the Egyptian,
We
like...
haven't mapped.
Yeah, like, the tomb. Like, we still actually haven't gotten into a lot of them. They knew what they were doing back then when they were making pyramids without math. So it must have been aliens.
Obviously.
Like, how did the ancient peoples do this? Oh, God.
Oh, my.
That was close. It must have been aliens. Like, or
Or it was aliens.
Like, or
it was just one alien.
People were just smart back then, and they figured shit out. I don't know. You've heard of Damascus steel, right? That's another, like, smart old people.
Smart old guy.
Smart ancient people thing that they figured out, and we haven't. I like stuff like that, where it's like, how they do that? We don't know how they did that. We can't do that. Like Damascus steel and, I think Archimedes. Oh, another one. Invented, like an ancient flamethrower. What was it called? It has a cool name. Archimedes, like, sand laser beam flamethrower. Some crazy shit like that. Fuck you. Excuse, I was down here.
Huge Crocs.
Uh-oh.
Well, Jesus.
She is surviving quite a bit.
This bitch is getting thrown around.
The cheats all still work too, by the way. I did discover that. Oh, in fact, maybe I will demonstrate the cheats. Not the cheat. Not the cheat. Okay, it's forward, backward, spin around 3 times.
say Bloody Mary.
And jump backwards. And then boom. We got all the guns, including the Uzis.
In case of the Uzis. Yeah. Terrifying.
Still just so weird. Yeah, it's
Get
just part of the model.
Yep.
I think it's the same bullet casing as the
Yeah.
pistols. The
That's
pistols.
why I was like, it looks really big.
Yeah, they just made one bullet casing.
Yep.
Oh, they did make
they make shells.
They actually made shells. That's
Yeah.
cute.
Yeah.
And it comes out when she cocks it,
Yeah.
which is another really good detail. Yeah, see, that shit wasn't in the original.
Yep.
Oh, it's even there when it's not there in the...
Wow. It's running like 2 games at once.
Yeah, that's crazy. I don't know how they did that shit. That shit's black magic. Oh, yeah, the cheats also... Oh, no, not in this game, they don't. Okay. Never mind. Using cheats disables trophies, though, so... And also, I've played this game before. I say as I immediately die.
As you scrape.
Look at this pillar. What do we got here? What does it say? Oh, it's just copy pasted. It's just 2 graphics copy pasted, which I'm sure they wouldn't. I'm sure they would have done in ancient Egypt in order to save time if they could.
Paste.
Yeah. Like I feel like a lot of civilizations would have benefited from the old Control-C, Control-P.
You know, Control P for print.
Yes. What is it? V? It's
Yeah.
V. I've used a computer before.
You're using one right now.
Oh my god! Barely. It barely is
It does
being
crash
used.
most of the time.
It hasn't done that in a long time, which I'm very surprised by.
You know what that means.
It's due. It's due for it. The camera just does whatever the fuck it wants sometimes. Excuse, I'm minding my own business. Excuse, we're just down here having... What are they... How do they get here and what are they doing? You know, Egyptian panthers.
Excuse.
Oh, dare. What?
Just circles.
It's really rudimentary AI, but I do think it's kind of cool that they bothered to like try and put in behavior where if the AI knows that you're out of reach but can shoot them, it'll like walk away and like hide. There's a lot of things that this game did where it's like, how the like that's impressive considering it was like 1997 or something.
Oh.
It was one of the it was one of the 90s years. Save game. A lot of people are accidentally loading instead of saving, which is really funny. Oh my god, there were 2 more.
My goodness.
I'm very upset. Good thing I saved right before they jumped out at me. Bitch.
Betitched.
Excuse. They're made to look more menacing in the new graphics. It'd be nice if I had flares, but luckily in the old graphics it's brighter.
It's really bright.
The lighting is crazy. I don't know how they did that shit. You explain that to me. I just love just like random dude with a bird head.
Yeah.
Egypt knew what was up.
Said.
I like Sekhmet and Sobek and
Rye bread.
Bast. Bast is the cat one. So she's your favorite. I think Raw had a bird head. I think so. Oh god.
Oh.
Yeah, it does a little bit of a oopsie tipple when music plays for some reason. Jesus Christ, there's a lot of Panthers in
All
this room.
things. All things.
It really flips the fuck out when music plays. Don't understand that one. God, Laura's just fucking exterminating the population of panthers. There's a whole, like, 6 old panthers in this room. What were they doing?
Damn panthers.
Egyptian panthers. Just fucking. Hardcore fucking panther orgy that was going on before we showed up. Overseen by Kitty Statue.
Yeah.
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 Cat standing next to like an Egyptian cat statue. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Do they still worship us while I shit in a box and they clean it up? Good.
Yeah.
Good.
Kitty.
Fucking.
Give pets.
I could have sworn there used to be a sound effect. Look at box room, by the way.
Good old box room.
They did nothing to this. Which is a good thing. Gotta keep box room. I saw a post from someone before it came out that was like, oh, I can't wait to see what they do to this room. As if they were gonna, like, add a statue or something.
Yeah, like what?
Like, what? It's just box room. What do you
Oh,
want?
look, it's Smand. It's a lot of schmeat.
There's some schmeat here. Always like, when you do stuff and then the room changes, but it always has to happen off screen because there's no fucking way they can program that shit happening. It's just like a state change.
A state sale.
Like, it triggered the flag. Okay, those blocks are now different now. And you can just pretend it happened off screen. Wee. Honestly, I feel like the modern controls have to be like tricking people. And we just heard it. Because like the jump animation is still tied, like jump is still tied to her animations. So if you're like running around with modern controls, whoopsie daisy. You might just expect her to be like, okay, jump because I pressed the button. But no, she's only going to jump like when her foot is at a specific part of her animation.
Yeah.
And not before. So like, I feel like it's just going to fuck you up.
Well, fucky wucky.
Expecting certain like modern aspects, but then other parts don't function the way you would expect them to in modern games. Jesus
Oh,
Christ,
boy.
what's happening? The jump in particular is just like the one where it's like, there's no way to get that to feel right by modern standards. Whoopsie. God damn it.
Bitch is falling all over the place.
She's fallen a lot. She has accumulated quite a bit of fall damage because of what I've done in this level so far. Excuse. Oh, I could have saved
Taking
time.
a peek.
Could have saved time.
Taking a peek.
What's up here? Yeah, the photo mode kind of
Yeah.
lets you cheat a little bit. Yeah, but now here's block room. The sand is here now. You got sand. I'll pour it out.
Sand.
I'll pour it out. See what was in here? I'll pour it out. If I didn't fucking eat shit and fall, this is where we would now be seeing the sand.
You see, ow, dude.
Damn it. Every time. Just cut lip on the fucking top of the doorway.
Buzz cutted yourself on the concrete.
Ah,
Fuck me. Ow.
stop doing that
You're
shit.
facing stone.
Oh, here we go. That level's not as long as I remember it.
Carving of an armor.
You don't need this key anymore. Throw it away? No. Fuck! Kamoon. This level's fun because it can be as short or as long as you want it to be.
Motorcycle in the sand? That's not going to work too great. Oh, a nice little sitting area.
Yeah. Got chairs. Got
And a bar there.
these. We changed the color. Well, maybe it's just the lighting. Oh, yeah, we got a mini bar here.
Yeah.
Ooh, they added some girth to this
Oh my god.
pillar.
Way more phallic now.
It's a little bit of they fattened up that pillar there.
Just a nice plump cylinder, you know? Listen to me.
Understand that it is a plump cylinder. Yep.
Yeah, always sound.
It's very weird.
That's strange.
So one of these has the key behind it, and the other four have some shit. It's this one. This one has the key behind
There's a
it.
little pig snout on there. Yeah.
Excuse. Oh,
Yeah.
who's this guy?
Excuse.
Excuse, I'm minding my own business, I said.
I'm decanting.
So they released, like they did they're really capitalizing on the fact that everyone fucking loved this, by the way. I don't believe this was planned initially. They released a thing on their website that was like, Tomb Raider Remastered lore. So they did one on the 3 rulers of Atlantis. And it's pretty fucking cool. Oh shit. Does have some spoilers though. I feel like if you read this and then play the game, you're gonna be like, oh, that was supposed to be a revelation. That was supposed to be a thing I discovered.
Tomb Raider Revelations.
On the other hand, game is like 30 years old now.
It's true.
So, just be born earlier.
I don't know what to tell you.
You made the mistake of being born later in life, idiot.
Don't know what to tell you.
Stop being so baby. Oh, shit. Excuse, I was in this room.
He does a swim.
It does a swims, I said. It's in one of these cubbies. One of these underwater cubbies they got here.
You know those in Egypt.
Oh, this is a med pack. Oh yeah, I looked it up because I was like, there's no fucking way those were green in the original, and they were not. They were red. The med packs. I was like, there's no fucking way that was green in the original game, and it
Yeah.
was not. They changed it for the remaster.
96 and 97.
Yeah. I looked up footage and I was like, yep, that shit was red. I knew it.
It was red as a sore one.
But they had to change it even in the old graphics. Because again, this is not actually what it looked like. It's a facsimile.
Thereof.
It is an emulate. It is them pretending. They're playing pretend.
And you are playing along.
I'm playing along with their playing. We're all pretending that this is what Tomb Raider was.
Tomb Raider 1 was.
I have a speech impediment. Yeah, it's really cool how, like, you use that key, and it opens 2 doors. It opens this door, and it opens that door. I wish I had keys that did that.
Well,
On the other hand, yeah,
brick.
that might cause. It's gay. We went in two different directions. I was gonna say, on the other hand, that might cause some inconveniences. Oh yeah, man, there's been so much good fan art too. Someone else did a fan art of Lara hanging out with Raziel from Soul Reaver, and I was like, oh, Soul Reaver Remastered would be so good! Cause Soul Reaver was so good! And I just kept...
follows.
I'm just getting, like, so much, like, PS1 nostalgia.
PS1 PTSD.
That... like, oh god. I mean, there's no way they would do it for Legacy of Kain, because Legacy of Kain was, like, a completely different thing. Legacy of Kain was a fucking, like, Super Nintendo game. But Soul Reaver would be perfect for this. Like, this style of thing. God damn it. Like, they're like, freaking out. You gotta calm the fuck down. I think, let's see if they keep the sound effect in the original. Yeah, so weird. In the original, it's got the sound effect. But,
maybe the game would crash.
in the new one, I like, we've killed, like, a couple now, and I don't remember there being, like, a boom, boom, boom sound when they explode like they do in the original. It's very weird. Like, not only are the graphics different, but the audio is different, too. Yeah, I just want this for, like, everything now.
Yes.
Give me this, but for Mario 64. Fuck it. Put in the extra shit they put in the DS release. Oh yeah, so in this area, this is just one big area where we gotta get an Ankh.
Yeah. Clay tablet.
Yeah, some kind of like hieroglyphic tablet, a scarab beetle, these were all 2D sprites in the original game, by the way, and the thing we just got, which is the Eye of Horus. Everyone got to put the Eye of Horus in there. Oh wait, hold on. I think it was downstairs. It's so fun, like, switching back and forth. Yeah, I almost died. Or at least took a lot of fall damage. Where was it? I think it's in here. So much of the... It's also been really... Jesus.
Oh.
It's also been really funny watching new people who've never played Tomb Raider playing these games for the first time. And seeing them all, like, lose their fucking mind.
A game that doesn't hold their A.
Exactly! A fucking game... Oh, shit.
Oh, well.
God, they just take a chunk out of you. Oh. Oh.
Oh.
No.